For the Rhino. Here's your permit number. That is the reference to everything pertaining to the hunt.
Okay.
You can see it's Rhino hunting. This is all your details as you received it from the outfitter.
Okay.
This is the property that we're going to hunt on.
Right.
That's the validity period of the
permit.
So there's 5 pages that you have to sign. You sign over there and then you put the date there.
Okay.
So it's 5 pages and I'll go through it each one.
And today's date is
7. Page 2, I'm just going to go through like a few things with you on the permit. Page 2 is just basically indicating that you're shooting one Rhino bull, and then after the hunt there will be DNA sampling that takes place, so you can just sign there. And page 5 is actually the most important page of it all. It shows you who's your PH. Myself is also a big 5 PH, so I will be also attending the hunt and
supervising.
Yeah. And then you see this section over here, this blank section. This is where you just want to say to you must have a splendid hunt, you must enjoy it, and thank you for hunting in our province and doing your part for conservation, because by harvesting this animal you're actually sustaining private entities like this. You're paying for all the staff who works here, you're maintaining fences, you're paying for the anti-poaching, you're paying for all the animals that's here, and that we just want to say thank you for doing your part.
And that's my pleasure.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Looking forward to it.
Wait. Wait for the flag. Take it back. Go clean. Just roll. Just know that he's down. Okay, he's down. Thank you. Good job, Dad. You did it. You got it. That's a beautiful. Was that okay with the government, man? Good shooting, sir. Susie. I caught myself on a twig again. Yeah, just put it on my shirt. No, I said, yeah, starting gals right there. No, if she comes back, we just go behind her. Okay. I think I got him 3 good ones in the shoulder. First shot was a good shot. Let's just check the cow, okay? Let's just check the cow. Let's go back a little bit. Let's just stand there behind that bush. Yeah, so the first shot was right where you said. And the next two was in the shoulder, as much as I could tell. Yeah. I just barely dodged it, you know. And then I took my Bowie knife out. It did. He could take 3 of those in the border room. I like to see you flip that one on his legs.
We've got Jesse here. Enjoy the moment. There's no hurry.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh.
Thank you. Thank you for protecting him.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes.
You don't have to protect him now. You're unemployed.
Thank you, man.
I want to shake your hand, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry. Thought you were reaching for something else. You think yesterday was a big deal with the buffalo, and it was. But this was the icing on the cake, was to get this rhino. That was one of my bucket list animals, and it's a beautiful animal, and I will cherish it with all my life.
Floyd, well done.
Thank you.
And like yesterday, it's actually more thank you. You know, this is an old bull. You can't get better than this. And as the previous couple of days, you've made 3 amazing shots. Kill it very quickly. But we appreciate what you've done the past week, and especially today, to help us to look after the rhinos, and to harvest an old bull like this is really putting money in our pockets to be able to look after the rhinos for a couple of years to come, and we really appreciate that. Thank you so much.
It was my pleasure.
Thank you.
Well, we were finishing up our trip in South Africa, my son and I, and it's been a true blessing. Everything has gone better than planned from the time we landed until the time we're getting ready to leave right now. It's just another successful hunt, and even if it wasn't, it still would have been another opportunity to spend time alone with my adult son and to meet new people and to see these wonderful animals and to be a part of the harvesting and development of their Rhino project, and along with all the other game. It is a challenging hunt, nowhere near what I thought it would be because it is in South Africa, but I'm pleasantly surprised that it's just as much of a challenge as it is as if I was in Zimbabwe. Only difference is that you have a different lifestyle here that you have, and it's enjoyable and people are friendly, and I can't wait to plan another trip.
I would say from the very moment we first got here, you can feel and feel the energy of what was to come. And after so many days of hunting and the experience, it was definitely amazing, and would say is by far the most professional and awesome hunt I think I've ever been on. And to be able to see the animals and just the overall way the staff treats their people, whether they come in as we're visiting, and just the challenge that it did present to us. You know, we spotted this roan that had very unique characteristic to it that I was kind of set on him, and we weren't able to get on that night. We tried a couple times and he gave us a slip and got out. And it wasn't until the 4th day we finally were able to catch up to him. And it was actually, we were actually going after another animal that was there, and lo and behold, there he was. He was just happened to be on the side of the hill, bedded down, and we took the opportunity. We had to wait him out, and he presented the shot, and we were able to harvest him. And I would say my experience in South Africa was just amazing and wonderful, and I can't wait to come back.
Yeah, we had just harvested an animal, and we were standing around looking at it and celebrating and thinking of our next moves. And all of a sudden, the springbok just comes in amongst us and stands there like we weren't even there. And we needed him, and we're glad he was presented to us because he's going home with us.
So really what happened, we just go ahead and set the story straight. So it feels like every tree in Africa will stick you or prick you, do something to you. And I was wearing my down coat because it was chilly, and I was reaching to go get my rifle, and while I was going underneath the tree, I was trying to come back out, and I got snagged and could not get unsnagged without ripping my coat. So I had Dad come over to help me, and in the meantime, we had some people try to take some unique, interesting photos of what looked like making bacon. So, yeah, I have to live with that for a while now. So thank you.
What I would have to say is I think the boy got violated.
Scarred for life.
We're up on that hill.
All right, anything you guys would like to add?
It's too funny, man. It's too funny. I felt it go in my skin.
I think this trip started off as about a rhino, and it ended up with a bunch of other animals too, which we knew would happen. There's no way you're going to come here and not expand your selection because the selection is so good, and you understand what you can do with them and the beautiful displays that you can have, like the springboks. There's 3 to 4 different colors, and you can put them all in one pedestal. And so that's what I'm going to do. But the adrenaline of being able to hunt something that very few people have hunted, which is a rhino, and being part of the conservation program that goes on in South Africa, and the time and the energy these people spend to provide that. They could have easily allowed these rhinos not to even be on the face of the earth anymore, but they didn't. And it's not like they make it a gimme. It's just exciting, and it needs to be done. Most of the animals, I was told, were very old animals that I took, and so they were about ready to lay down for the last time, not too far in the future. So that's good. Plus, they were at their prime of until they just would start losing their ability to eat and run. So I guess you could say I shot all the cripples here.
So there was an animal that I really was interested in when I knew we were coming to South Africa, and that was the black impala. And the opportunity to shoot one of those, it was definitely wasn't as easy as I thought it was going to be. And because mostly you think of impalas, that's one of the main animals always on the list. But trying to locate these black impala were a little bit of a challenge. And it just took a few days, but we were able to finally find one that was a good, mature trophy animal. And we had a couple other opportunities, but they didn't work out. But be able to make the shot and to be able to have that animal now to be be able to one day be in my trophy room is a great honor and respect for that animal, and I just really appreciate the opportunity to be here.
And you're not going to say that after we shot the black impala, every day we saw about 5 or 6 big ones.
Yeah, and I will say, it seems like you wouldn't see an animal that you're looking for, but as soon as you actually harvest one, then it's like you find them coming out of the woodwork. They're just everywhere. And
but it's just so nice being able to see them even in the wild. I mean, there's more than just shooting an animal. It's about being able to see it in its habitat and be able to observe and to just enjoy the beauty that God has created. And I will say that being able to see the rhinos was a bucket list item for me, and then to also to be with my father, with him, and be able to harvest his rhino, and just the privilege and opportunity that we had it means a lot.
You know, I don't want to go without thanking a couple of very close friends that had a lot to do with us being here. And it was Johnny. And if you know Johnny, you know he's a very unique character. But he's sincereful and he means what he says. And my good buddy, Mark Hanger, which introduced us to Johnny. And I'm glad he did. I was going to go and get a rhino, but I had not made the plans. And I'm so at peace with the fact that I was led here to do it, and the opportunity that I had to take the particular one I did.
With the experience at Safari Club and meeting Johnny, and then just the way everything was built up, getting everything prepared, all the documents, all the paperwork, all the airfare, just how it's under all one roof and that they take care of everything was a big peace of mind. And then traveling, it just took away all concerns and any anxiety or anything you might have in traveling with firearms to another country. And then to come here to the lodge and to be able to just get ready for the hunt and be able to settle in, it made things really nice. But I will say, though, our overall experience is what is going to lead to other future hunts with y'all, and the opportunity to go to other countries that you do provide safaris in. We are ready and looking forward to those days to be there. So thank you.